But thanks very much for coming on today. 4 years ago, actually, to this week, we started the club, and our first ever office was at an Adriatic furniture shop on Bridge Road. And some 3 months after that, we announced in this very store, in this very branch, a 3-year announcement with the Westpac Banking Corporation, Australia's oldest bank and Australia's first ever company. It's fantastic to sit here today, some 3 years on, and announce that Westpac have recommitted to Melbourne Heart for a further 3 years. For us, it's been a wonderful journey, and when we first met, and Michael Waters to my right was part of the original team that came on board, they made it clear it was about engaging with grassroots, about doing work in regional football, and about, most of all, making Westpac accessible. I'm pleased to announce that so far we've seen over 150,000 young boys and young girls in our community visits in our standalone football department that no other A-League team delivers. Furthermore, we've played in places like Bendigo, Ballarat, Shepparton, Morwell, Albury-Wodonga, and that'll be further enhanced this year when we announce another regional match in the coming weeks. Today's also really important for us as we announce our captain moving into the season, and we'll hear a little bit from our coach and then certainly the captain moving forward. But I'd like now to hand over to Michael Waters to say a few words on behalf of Westpac.
Thanks, Scott. Look, it's very, very exciting to be here today, especially with the history of Westpac and Melbourne Heart Football Club. And we are delighted today to be able to announce that we have renewed our partnership with Melbourne Heart Football Club for a further 3 years. For almost 200 years now, Westpac's been playing a very active role in our communities, with businesses and with individuals also. And our association with Melbourne Heart Football Club is entirely consistent with that rich history that we have, and we will continue to do that and play that role in the community going forward. Obviously, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish Melbourne Heart Football Club every success for the coming season, and in particular congratulate Harry on his appointment as captain. So congratulations on behalf of Westpac.
Thanks very much. Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, I'm excited to announce that Harry will be our captain for the up and coming season. Over the past 2 months, Harry has shown the leadership qualities that we're looking for in a captain. He's been a positive influence on and off the pitch with the players. The way he prepares himself as a professional footballer, he leads by example. And on the training pitch, he sets high standards and he demands that all the players follow. So I believe that Harry will be a great captain for us this season, and looking forward to the season now. I've known Harry for a while and I know what he's like as a player and the ability he's got. But just to see the players, how they are around him, and the training's just lifted as soon as Harry walked into that changing room. So it was an easy decision in the end, but we gave it a couple of months so I could see how it was going, and it's proven that Harry has got the leadership qualities that we're looking for.
Harry, I think you've taken the armband for the national team on a handful of occasions, haven't you? But have you ever done it at club level, and what do you expect of your role at this particular club?
No, I've never taken it at club level. So for me, this is a first-time thing, which I'm very, very honoured to accept. I know it's going to be challenging. I'm looking forward to the challenges ahead. And like I said, I've played under some great captains under my career, and I've learned from them. So hopefully I can call upon a few things that they've done in that when they were captains, and I can kind of bring that to Melbourne Heart. Ever since I've been there, the team's been good. They've accepted me straight away, which is fantastic. And once you do get accepted by the players, it's a lot easier to fit straight into your football. Look, I believe that when you're out there, it's not only me that's the captain. We have a whole squad that are leaders, and I believe that we need to go out there and all be captains on the day. If I'm not pulling my weight, I want my players to turn around and say to me, come on, do this. Yes, I'm out there and I've got the armband and that, but like I said, I want everyone to be out there and be leaders. I think it's a great responsibility to accept, and like I said, I'm really looking forward to it. I think in times, like I said, I don't want to be screaming and shouting, because I'm not a screamer and a shouter. Like I said, I like to do my work with the ball, and I believe if you lead by example, the players will follow. I believe Melbourne Heart have something different. I've been here now for up to 5 weeks, and I see a massive difference between Melbourne Heart and Victory, and I'm excited for this season coming up. I think so. That's the reason why I came out here in July, to get a solid pre-season under my belt, and to show not only to myself but to John and to Melbourne Heart and to Australia that I'm ready to play hopefully a great season in the A-League, and give myself every opportunity to be part of the Australian squad that's going to travel to Brazil.
Yeah, I think that, like Harry touched on before, he didn't come in and start telling players exactly what to do, but they just see the way he prepares for a training session, what he does not only off the pitch but on the pitch. Every training session he gives 100%, and I knew that Harry was going to be like that because I played with him in the national team, and he's always been the same, a great professional. And the younger players see that when they see a 34-year-old, I don't want to bring up his age, but a player doing that, then they actually lift themselves, and they know what it takes to be a great professional and a good player. And so then slowly they start asking Harry questions. What was it like to play in a World Cup? What was it like to play in Europe for so many years, and what does it take, the sacrifices you have to make? And so they're great things for young players to touch into. Not only Harry, but we've got quite a few other players that have got that experience as well.
Like I said, my time at Victory was good, but like I said, I've moved on now, and I don't know, there's a different buzz around this club. They've done something different. They've done something unique, and like I said, it's a chance for me to kind of be a part of that and build something that's going to be hopefully last a very long time. I think we've got a good mixture at the moment. I mean, everyone's talking, we've got a lot of young players, but we still have a few older players out there that give that experience. So I think we've got a good balance.
Harry, when you were referred to having played under some great leaders in the past, give us a few names. I'm assuming Lucas Radaby and Stevie Gerrard and people like that.
I think you've hit the nail on the head there with them two. But even the captain now for the Australian team, Lucas, he's a wonderful captain to play under as well. I know what I want to achieve, and that's the title. I dream big, I think big, so that's what I want to achieve. Of course, I mean John puts a great team together, and that's the kind of attitude I want to be kind of thinking, or the players to be thinking about. There's no point thinking about second. Let's think about the top, and we'll work from there. I think my performances will determine that. If I'm good enough to be able to get another year, well, that's great. If I don't perform well, then I'm like any other player. You move on.